driver on. So today, guys, we are headed to Pendle Hill because we wanted to go on a little adventure. And I don't know, like, we've just always been like obsessed with the history there, so we've just decided to do a vlog because I haven't vlogged in a while. So like, I'm really excited to do this vlog for you guys. And literally, like, we want to explore like the supernatural, paranormal aspects. So if we catch any ghosts, we catch ghosts. But we're really just there for an adventure. So stick with us, guys, because that's where we're heading to right now. And let's get on it! Okay guys, so we actually like got lost and you know so we have to write, I don't even know if my face on this, but we have to write the map down of where to go because we lost like the map. Wait, what? Because we lost signal and we keep losing signal, so it's guided us to the wrong place. So yeah, we're just like here, but I can't like film because there's all cars coming past and like it's gonna look weird just like looking around and stuff. Like, okay, we're filming. So we're in like Todmorden and I grew up here, which is so weird because like it's close to where my mum used to live, and my mum passed away like nearly 5 years ago, so I think she's guided us to hers, you know, for memories and stuff. So thank you, Mum, for getting us lost. Nah, I'm just joking. Love you though. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back on the road.
The trials of the Pendle witches in 1612 are among the most famous witch trials in English history and some of the best recorded of the 17th century. The 12 accused lived in the area surrounding Pendle Hill in Lancashire and were charged with the murders of 10 people by the use of witchcraft.
So we made it to Pendle and now we've got to find Pendle Hill at 36 and we set off at like half 2, so
Hello, lovely.
she's too busy grazing. Just got all that to go down in my clothes. We're here! Hi! Finally! In about like, I don't know where this camera's going, but like, it's took, I think, 3 hours. It's never usually that long, but it's took us like 3 hours to get here. So, let's just go make the most of it. Into the forest, and there's the hill.
The story began with an altercation between one of the accused, Alison Device, and a peddler, John Law. Alison, either travelling or begging on the road to Trawden Forest, passed John Law and asked him for some pins. It is not known whether her intention was to pay for them or whether she was begging. He refused and Alison cursed him. It was a short while after that John Law suffered a stroke, for which he blamed Alison and her powers.
So guys, if you're coming in, you have to be like mindful of the walk because it is a long walk and it's like literally right up in the mountains. And when you say mountains, this is mountains, as you can see. So if you want to do like a big massive walk, then we do go. So if you want to do big massive walking, and you love walking and you love climbing mountains, then this is the place to come. But I wasn't mindful about like this. I know they said Pendle Hill, but I didn't think like it was a big giant hill. So, you know, make sure you have the gear because I'm not ready for this. So here we go, let's just like get up to where we're supposed to be. Let's go. Which way shall we go? I don't know that way because that way just looks like, where's that gonna go? Like the white, I don't know if you can see it, but the white landmark over there.
Only 2 seconds late.
And then I need to time my hair in a minute because this is what hilarious, I know. But here we go.
When this incident was brought before Justice Noel, Alison confessed that she had told the devil to lame John Law. It was upon further questioning that Alison accused her grandmother, Old Demdike, and also members of the Chattox family of witchcraft. The accusations of the Chattox family seem to have been an act of revenge. The families had been feuding for years, perhaps since one of the Chattox family broke into Malcolm Tower, the home of the Demdikes, and stole goods and values of £1, approximately the equivalent of 100 now. Furthermore, John Device, father of Alison, blamed the illness that led to his death on Old Chattox, who had threatened to harm his family if they did not pay annually for their protection.
Yeah, like, so it's like this thing, what was it, like, you write down like all your worries and the negatives and all that you want to get rid of, and if you go to like either a ley line or, you know, you can do it in your own back garden, really. It doesn't matter, it just depends like what part of earth you've got. So it goes back to the earth, and then like, you know, you feel so much better because you've just like let all that negativity off your shoulders. So that's what Ali was doing, and I don't know if you can hear me, but you know, we'll see. But this is where we are right now. We've just decided to just sit down on this lovely white path here and like have a little 5-minute break.
So Lee decided to do a tarot reading on Pendle Hill to see what would come out, and it came out Ishtar Boundaries, and that was from the Archangel deck, which was pretty cool but pretty sad at the same time because it kind of felt like it was reminiscent on the times that that was back then. And this is a little bit about what it said. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands. Oh my god. Sorry guys, 1 second. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. And I thought that was, I don't know, it was kind of sad and beautiful. And bear in mind, I've had to record this because the wind was so bad that you couldn't hear what we were saying on the hill. Hopefully this picks up, but this is like one of the messages. I'm only going a little bit into it because we don't want to be like too much, do you know what I mean? But here we go. Message from Ishtar. A sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there is a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you are not truly helping them, are you? You are injecting poisonous energies into the relationship, and then no one benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you, and within themselves as well. Now, that is a healthy behaviour to teach. And a part of me feels like this came up because of what happened on the grounds of Pendle Hill and Pendle itself. And it's lovely that boundaries came up because it does say that at the time there was boundaries, because if a woman was different, or a male, you never know, she was called, or he was called, a witch, and they were never allowed to be themselves, and if they did anything different, then yes, they would be called a witch. And if somebody didn't like them, they would do the same. So of course it was very scared times where everybody was scared of the devil and everybody was scared of supposed witches. And of course the witches themselves, which were normal human beings that were trying to do something different, and of course try to heal people and stuff like that with what they wanted to do. Of course they would have felt scared too, in case somebody accused them of being a witch, especially with the times that they were in. So of course we do recognise that boundaries would come out and has come out, which again is beautiful and sad at the same time, but is reminiscent of them times, but also the times of today that have passed by, because nobody would sacrifice, what am I on? Nobody would kill a supposed witch these days, and if you got accused of being a witch, well, nobody would do anything because it's embraced these days. So yeah, those times were scary times, and that was the reading that came out. So we're going to get back into the vlog.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side.
Hello guys. So we got to the top of the hill, and I'm not gonna lie, it was literally the longest walk ever, and it really takes your energy up. And we also got to the ley lines where we did a little manifestation thing where we wrote what we wanted and all that on a piece of paper and threw it to the universe. It's 2020. We keep getting double numbers lately. This past day, I'm knackered guys, ignore me. Well anyway, yeah, so we got to the ley lines, did that, and then we walked right the way back down, but it was the hardest walk back down. So guys, if you really want to come to Pendle Hill, make sure that you dress for it and you have the good shoes to go up, because we weren't really dressed for it. I do have my Nikes on, but it's absolutely slippy, it's absolutely windy, and you get blown everywhere. That's why I've had to put my hair up, so now I look like a fish. And the Tracy Beaker of Liverpool. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you dress for it. and also just bear in mind it's a long walk up and a long way down, and it can be dangerous, so make sure you keep your eye out for that. We originally wanted to like see if we can catch anything supernatural, but what I've come to figure out is I don't know how civilization worked up there on that hill. I'm not sure if they lived up on that hill. I need to look more into the history. But we didn't really feel any ghosty type of vibes. I did feel like an eeriness and a sadness, whereas though Ali felt... What did you feel again? What did you feel again? What did you feel again?
I don't know, I just felt like intense energies, like in that area where the goats were.
Yeah, like we went past the area where there was goats, because bear in mind the animals are out and they're right next to you, but they do get scared and run away. And she felt like a really intense energy around them. So that's what we felt, but not really anything ghosty. Didn't catch anything ghosty or supernatural. But all in all, we had a really fun day, and I feel like I have lost a lot of weight walking up that hill and become like really athletic. So Lara Croft, take me on. Just joking. Well, anyway, guys, we're gonna go on to our next adventure and literally look for a place to eat and drink, because we are absolutely hungry and absolutely thirsty, and I can't believe it's took us like 3 hours to find this place, and then it only took us 2 hours on that hill, which is hilarious. And yeah, we're back here and we're just gonna have a look around, so see you guys in a bit. So we've just like stopped off at a place called Rowley Booth, and I'll give you like a little tiny bit of a tour and the sign as well. This is part of Pendle as well. Not just the hill, like it's a whole big like town, and it's actually like really beautiful to like explore, and like we just enjoyed it. There's like a little lake here, and it's to do with like the Anglo-Saxon or something, and something to do with like a passage, and that's what Row means. But I really didn't like look up what the rest of it means, but I think that's pretty cool. And the water you can't see now because it's going dark now, but it was light before, and the water looks like rust, and I don't know what that is, but I kind of feel like that's because it's a really old like river, but it's so cool. So let me just show you what that's like.
I'll walk like down here.
Bam, okay. And yeah, so we stopped off, had something to eat, and now we're going to get back on the road now because we're going on our way back home. So yep.
So we're on our way back home now. So you have to like really be careful as well, because these roads are like proper crazy roads. So hopefully it doesn't get too dark in a bit, so we can see the roads well. This is what time it is. 9:52 p.m. Hopefully the sat nav doesn't take us the wrong place again, because it did before. Wow, look how like squeezy these roads are.